is a day for honoring, celebrating, and remembering loved ones no longer on this earth. Some may find a day of celebrating death strange and macabre, but please don't feel that way. Instead, know that this is a day when the energy of the departed is a little closer to you. It's a day to remember them just a little bit more. It's about letting their energy know they haven't been forgotten. The Aztec, like many indigenous people across the world, honored their dead with food offerings and rituals. Since pre-Hispanic times, these ofrendas have been an indispensable part of the Day of the Dead rituals. Pumpkins were a highly prized staple of the indigenous diet and were always included in ceremonies and festivities. So it's really no wonder that the tradition was passed down and to this day is part of the altars. Before the arrival of the Spanish, pumpkins were sweetened with maguey sap before being placed on the altars. After the arrival of the Spanish, the technique for sweetening the pumpkins changed. They were placed and cooked in the same cauldrons or tachas that were used for processing the sugars from the sugarcane harvest. The pumpkins were simmered alongside other fruits and spices and would become the calabaza and tacha we still know and love today. Modern-day calabaza and tacha recipes vary from family to family and across the many regions of Mexico. We could say that each family adapts the recipe to their liking, and that's exactly what I've done, adapted it to my liking. The simpler or more traditional recipes will typically only use pumpkin, water, piloncillo, orange juice or peel, and cinnamon. Some will also add cloves and perhaps some guavas. My recipe is unconventional due to the addition of some non-traditional Mexican spices. We live in a modern age where international flavors and ingredients influence the different cuisines of the world. My recipe is Mexican at its roots, and much like the traditional native recipe evolved to incorporate new flavors, so too has my own. You will find the spices permeate the calabaza slices perfectly to create an aromatic and soothing touch to your senses, while the silky creaminess added by the evaporated milk is the perfect complement to the sweet and tender calabaza. Then, to finish it off with an extra pop of sweet aromatic flavors, comes the drizzling of the syrup over the slices. Truly a wonderful treat to not only honor the spirits of our loved ones, but to also enjoy the best of this quintessential fruit of autumn. Buen provecho, amigos.